Grand rising, peace, love, harmony, and light. My brothers and sisters, how y'all doing? This is Chief Kalinago, man. Man, it's a beautiful time to be alive because there is only life, no such thing as death. So what are you going to give to your life? Are you going to continue to give yourself life? Are you going to continue to give your people life? Or are you going to continue to give them the illusion of death? Because remember, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So you got to watch your words. Be careful of them spells. Be careful of the distractions. In this video, I'm going to talk to you briefly about more distractions, brothers and sisters. Don't get caught up in the distractions. Okay? It's always to disconnect you from the truth, to blind you. They don't want you to see. They don't want you to know. So let us talk about Kanye West here for a second. And you have to put the pieces together. All right? Now, I'm not saying that I have anything against Kanye West. No, I actually don't. The brother is disillusional. The brother is a little lost. You know, he's a very intelligent guy, though. Believe me, he is. However, Kanye is being used by the oppressors. Kanye is being used by the invaders. Kanye is being used by the colonizers. Kanye is being used by the real immigrants. And again, he's a distraction because they know our people are just so content with following so-called celebrities blindly into the slaughterhouse, right? Now, Kanye came out and said that slavery is optional. He's absolutely right. Absolutely right. It is optional. That's why even before I heard Kanye, mention that, I had already written a book about everyone's a slave unless, and of course, you should get your copy of that book. The link is below. However, lately, Kanye had a conversation, a rant with Donald Trump at the White House, and he mentioned about let's get rid of the 13th Amendment. Now, some people say that's a mistake. No, there's no mistake. Kanye, everything is well strategized. That wasn't a mistake. Why would you want to get rid of the 13th Amendment when the 13th Amendment is the one that stated slavery, any form of slavery is unlawful in the United States. However, they brought back the 14th Amendment to put everyone into slavery voluntarily. So why didn't he say get rid of the 14th Amendment? But some people may say, oh, well, it was a mistake. Trust me, it's not a mistake. I am almost guaranteed. I could bet almost everything that I have that it wasn't a mistake. All right? That was well delivered. He knew what he was saying. Reason being, Kanye is Donald Trump's best friend right now. Best so-called African-American friend and so-called black friend. Right? Donald Trump, the incorporated United States, the American Colonization Society, they are working diligently to send our people, American Aboriginals, to Africa. The African diaspora, the African Union, they are stepping up. Furiously. It's in motion right now. Okay? To take us out of our natural habitat. So come to find out, Kanye West is going to Africa, at least that's what he said. He's going to Africa to finish up his new album. Why do you think that is? How many albums has Kanye West done? When was the last time Kanye wanted to go to Africa to even do a song, much less finish up an entire album? Do you think it's coincidence that all of a sudden Kanye is getting all this play when 2020 is around the corner, the census is around the corner, the Real ID Act around the corner? The African Union is stepping up around the same time. Do you think it's a coincidence? My brothers and sisters, y'all need to open up your eyes and see what's going on. Okay? See what's going on. And like I said before, a lot of y'all are going to learn the hard way. Because that's how you like it. You just like it the hard way. Too many of our people always want to wait to the last minute when your back is against the wall to do something, to make a move. Why not be proactive and do your shit now? Huh? No, you want to wait till the last minute, right? When they literally knock in your door and they ask you the question, well, who are you? And you said, well, I think I'm black. I think I'm African American. And they pick your ass up. That's when you're going to fight, right? But it's going to be too late for that. It's going to be too late for that. Because you idolize. Those people have become your gods. Look who Kanye wife is. A total blatant disrespect to our ancestors. Okay? The biggest whore of Babylon. This woman has slept with every single guy, well, allegedly in Hollywood. But that's his woman. And that's who a lot of our people idolize, or young girls want to be like. Kim Kardashian. And I'm saying allegedly. She have slept with all of Hollywood. She's the same one that was able to go to Trump and assist a sister from to get out of jail. That is the hero for our people. You feel me? And people will idolize that. People will worship that. But here you have people like me and others who are doing the same thing. And we seem to be, well, I'm not saying from everybody, but we get looked over. Not from everybody, because I appreciate those of you who at least listen, share the information, research the information, and making an attempt to get your affairs in order. So I respect that. But it goes to show you how far gone our people are. And you can't connect the dots. Kanye is part of the agenda in assisting Babylon, assisting the real immigrants, assisting the colonizers, in assisting the invaders in taking original people of the land and take them to Africa to be enslaved. So now, whatever you put out there in the universe is becoming your reality. You thought you came here on slave ships? Well, guess what? You are going to go back to Africa, not necessarily on a slave ship, but on a ship, because a plane is a form of a ship, traveling. Right? And you said you came from slaves? Even if you didn't come from slaves, you are going to end up being slaves. So literally, you have brought your reality into existence only because of the lack of knowledge. So brothers and sisters, there is still time. There is still time to get your affairs in order. Remember, we can't save everybody. No. However, you could save yourself. You could save yourself. Aren't you tired of being a slave? Aren't you tired of being just a number in their system? Give them back their jail ID. Their IDs are jail IDs because you are only recognized by a number. They don't care about who you are. They don't care about what family you came from. No, they don't see you as a living man or woman. They see you as property, ward of the state, a corporation. That's what they see you as, because you are just a number. Every man and woman will have a number, and you shall know them by their number. What is your number? Because you live in the beast. And too many of y'all worried about the privileges. The privileges. worried about paying rent, but yet still we have an entire continent that we could go to the land. It's our land. They can't stop us from utilizing our land. No, but there's ways about doing things. So you learn the ways. Learn the ways of our ancestors. These people are immigrants in our land, but you live in fear, afraid of the oppressor. We ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Stop being a slave, man. Stop being a number. Step up if you're a man or a woman. Step up and take your rightful place. This thing is about to hit the fan, man. And a lot of y'all are going to get caught up. Indeed you are. But I know our ancestors are at work like within the past 72 hours, you know, the two sons came out. Now, everybody may have theories of it might be Nibiru and all that, whatever it is. I've been told you all that in videos of years ago when I used to sun gaze. I would see two suns. Okay, I would see them. But some things are about to manifest, and I can't wait. Whatever it is, I'm not afraid. I can't wait for it to manifest. Last night, YouTube went down all over the world. They are showing you that was a test to see how people would react. They are showing you that they are still in charge, that they could take the privileges away from you anytime that they want to. Because you don't have control of your lives. Okay? They could take down YouTube, take down Facebook, take down Twitter. They could cut off all your phone connections. They could cut off your food connections. They could just take away your food. And believe me, it's coming. The farming is coming. But y'all, most of y'all are not going to listen to the words of wisdom. Because you think your life is great. You have a job. You could pay your bills. You have a car. You think you live in life. When you don't realize that you are still a slave, you are only surviving. But trust me, that great famine is coming. They're going to bring back that Great Depression. That's what they do. These people, that's what they do. They're only good at bringing fear. That's how they control people, through fear. So another Great Depression is coming because they're about to crash that dollar bill. For all those of you who keep worshiping that paper fiat currency, yes. It's not a need, it's a want, and we should want it to do what we have to do. Don't get me wrong, but let us not idolize it. Let us not make it our savior, so to speak, because it's not. So the great famine is coming back. That great recession is going to come back, where people won't be able to eat. People are going to be on the streets. I already see it coming, because you know what? I'm always ahead of my time. I told people about the two sons. I told people, even just 2 weeks ago, I told people, yo, YouTube is going to shut down all over the world. But I actually thought they was going to do it towards the ending of the month. But they did it last night. Because I always see it coming. But trust me, the Great Depression is coming again. And for those of you who don't know what it means to be self-sustained, you are going to have a problem because you depend on them for everything. But all the privileges that you are given, it will be taken away. It will be taken away. And all of y'all are going to sit back and listen and hear my words in your head. Damn, Chief Kalinago was telling us the truth. What are you going to do? And you know what's going to happen? Those of you who have a little, your brothers and sisters are going to step up and come and rob you and kill you for what you have. There's so many different variations of the purge that's in effect. Trust me. Because a lot of the people that don't want to go to Africa, they're going to pick them up and send them. They're going to take them. Because you don't have a nationality. You don't have any type of culture. Black is not an identity. Black is not a nationality. So they're going to pick your ass up. African American, they're going to pick your ass up. You're a nigger, they're going to pick your ass up. That's what they mean by make America great again. All right? That's what it means. So here they are picking up the original people. Y'all think it's just Mexicans? Y'all think it's just people they say that's illegal from the Caribbean? That's actually aboriginals, indigenous people of the Americas, because the entire Caribbean is in the America? No. They are also picking up so-called African Americans and so-called black people and so-called niggas. They're picking y'all up as well. Because the goal is to get rid of us and bring in their people. Trump said it. We should bring more of our people. Okay? Benjamin Franklin said it. Let me show you how we could go populate the new world. I have the letter that he wrote. Okay? It's always been a plan to depopulate our landmass from our people and bring in their people. So while they are getting rid of us, they are bringing in more of their people and making them citizens of the fake ass corporation. But y'all are too blind to see it. Okay? Like I told y'all before, your number one priority is to get your shit together. All right? They cannot force us to have their real IDs because there's no such thing as a real ID. But are you going to step up? As an indigenous man or woman, you have a right to self-identify. If you so choose to go to Staples and make an ID with your Aboriginal title, then they have to acknowledge that. And the only way they will acknowledge that is if we stand up and say enough is enough. We're not going to put up with your bullshit. Give us death or freedom. And we are going to have our freedom because they can't beat us. They are afraid of us. But they have to put in that fear. Okay? They have to let you live your life through fear. You feel me? So once again, all I could drop is the knowledge. Drop the wisdom. You do what you want with it. If you want Hollywood to be your idol, because Hollywood is a demonic place. Those people are evil. They're not real. It's a bunch of homosexuals and lesbians and men who want to be women and women who want to be men. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. But that's what people idolize. These people, this beast. Okay? They're turning all our men into little bitches and think it's all right. And women want to be men. But that's what y'all idolize. Have your little girls wanting to be dykes and shit. You know, thinking, oh, that's a trend. That's what it is. No. Don't you realize that's what they putting in their food? But I'm going to do a video about that. It's something that they're putting in the food they're spreading in the air that's turning our men into little bitches and our women into men. Switching roles, trading places. The same way they traded places with us. American. Noah Webster's 1828 dictionary. Okay, the copper-colored races that was found in the Americas, a native of the Americas. Okay? Original people. But now the term is being applied to Europeans and their descendants born in America, trading places, taking our place again. That's what they do. So brothers and sisters, I mean, what else can I tell you? How much more can I show you? You are supporting your destruction. Leave these Hollywood people alone, man. Leave them alone. Stop getting caught up with the distraction. That is to distract you, to put the blinders over your face. All right? Kim Kardashian is allegedly the biggest whore in Hollywood. But she's a lot of our young girls' idol. Man. So believe me, there's a price to pay for your ignorance, man. Not just from the colonizer, not just from the invaders, no, but you have a price to pay from the Most High, from your ancestors for the blatant disrespect. You feel me? Because you know that only way to live long is to honor your mother and fathers so that your days will be longer. But we're here disrespecting our ancestors. Our men are sleeping with Caucasian women. Our women are sleeping with Caucasian men. Okay? Our men are sleeping with Caucasian men. This thing is just all twisted. We are not supposed to be laying in bed with these people. Like real talk. We are not. But everybody think, oh, it's okay. People are just people. No, people are not just people. All trees are not the same. A mango tree is not an apple tree. An apple tree is not a guava tree. Okay? A guava tree is not an avocado tree. You don't see them going around, mixing with each other to make a mango avocado. They're not doing that because that's not how nature works. But everybody think, oh, people is just people. Oh, let's just all get along and sleep together and have children. That's very confusing to children. Man, y'all better get y'all shit together, man. All of Hollywood, most of the women in Hollywood are men. They are literally men. And most of the men are women. Playing a role, it's an act. Okay, they're all actors, drags, queens. But that's who our people idolize. Okay? That's who they idolize. So all I'm just saying is, man, don't get caught up with the distraction. This is real. All right? Like I told y'all before, after 2020, y'all are gonna face some disasters in your own land because you refuse to step up. You refuse to act. You refuse to put your shit together. And a lot of people say, well, if they're gonna do what they're gonna do, what make you think, correcting your status or a piece of paper is gonna save you? What you don't realize is that there is order in the world. There is order. They have to respect order. Okay? They have to respect order. So for them to go around in 2019, 2020, moving forward to be murdering aboriginals in the streets with their feathers, trust me, the world will eat them up. The international world will literally will demolish them. Believe me. That's not a good sight. And the world is not going to stand for that. But you want to be black and African American, they have already painted you as animals, as savages. So when they murder you in the streets, they get away with it. Okay? They could murder you and kill you with impunity because you are not real. You only exist on paper. So yes, get your shit together. Correct your political status. It's mandatory. That should be your number one priority. Nothing else. Fuck paying rent. At least I would rather be in the streets and be free than knowing that I could pay my rent and be a slave. You feel me? And that's just real talk. Give me death as a free man, but I don't want to live as a slave. You feel me? So brothers and sisters, we got work to do. All right? We got work to do, man. We are the only ones that could turn this around. So step up. Feathers up. Wear your indigenous attire wherever you go. Let them know that I know who I am. Let them know. You feel me? So once again, man, Chief Kalinago, always on the grind. Always bringing you the truth. Always seeing things before they come. That Great Depression is coming. They're going to get rid of the fiat currency. Okay? They're going to prevent people from getting foods. Major stores are going to close. And they're going to turn the people against each other. White against black. So-called white against so-called black. So-called black against black. Even so-called whites against so-called whites. They don't care about the color of skin. All this is about is the have and the have-nots. That's what it's about. You feel me? So, it's coming. But we have a perfect opportunity to stop this from happening. From preventing millions of people dying in the streets. We have the opportunity to do that if we just step up and say we had enough of your devilish system. We had enough of your beastly system. I don't want to be a number no more. Okay? I'm stepping out of that. I don't give a damn about your real ID. I got my own. There's no such thing as a real ID. I'm an aboriginal. I'm indigenous. That doesn't apply to me. All right? So, if our ancestors are living in you, then you will not confound yourself to this beast. All right? Once again, I love y'all. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I take the time to teach, to reach. Honor your ancestors so that your days will be longer. Step up. 2019 is around the corner, my brothers and sisters. If you don't get it right, I'm just saying, I'm not doing this to put fear in you. I'm just letting you know that these people aren't playing. These people are vicious. They're not playing, okay? And they're only as vicious as we allow them to be. It's all about inducing and injecting fear. Because they know they can't beat us. They know we are the bravest warriors on the planet. So that's why they have to keep our people lost. They have to keep them misguided, distracted, so that they could harness their energy and focus their energy on other things, opposed to really what they need to be focused on. All right? Can you imagine if every so-called thug or gangster or gang member know that they are aborigines and this is our land and we have to stand up and fight? Don't you know it's a wrap? But they have to keep you distracted. The Hollywood music that make no sense, the mumbo jumbo, the trap music got you trapped mentally. Give you Kanye West, again, distractions. But Kanye West is working with them to send your ass back to Africa because he want to get rid of the 13th Amendment. Stop being children of a whore. Babylon is a whore, all right? And that's your mother. It's time to abandon your mother, Babylon the whore. Get out of these people's system, man. Stop being a number. Give them back their jail IDs. Give them back their jail cards. Give them back their slave IDs. Be the man and woman that the Most High created you to be. We are not slaves. Take back your life, brothers and sisters. Save your children. Save your elders. All right? On Tuesday, I'm getting ready to head out to Missouri. I got work to do, man. I got work to do. And my ancestors are not going to let me rest until they know I have completed my journey. So once again, for all those of you who want to help facilitate that trip, support the Cash App below. All right? Because you have a real one here fighting for you. Chief Kalanago, I'm out. Peace.